Okay. Good morning, everyone. I bet by now you all have heard all of the news about BTS and the Grammys. And I just gotta say, finally, really, like dead ass, finally, bro. Um, ever since I started this K-pop journey and everything, like I've been seeing how the Grammys have been treating BTS, and I remember when we were watching the I forgot which one it was. I think it was 2023, the Butter performance, and we watched it on stream and all that stuff happened, and it's just like, bro, you it was a smack in the face. And it was like multiple smacks in the face, and I can understand the frustration and like the pretty much the frustration from Army because the Grammys was playing. They was playing, honestly. And now BTS put their foot down and made a boss move. They boycotting for real. They not with it. They not with it. And you know what's crazy about it? People at the Grammys started talking and started making statements and everything. And honestly, it's just like, bro, this really could have been avoided if you respected BTS. And like, of course, there are reasons as to why. And we know the reasons as to why they were doing stuff like this. Or say, like, if you're like new Army, or if you're new to this stuff, it's just like, as time has been going on, I'd say the Western world has honestly, or the Western music industry has honestly, slowly but surely embraced K-pop. But at the same time, it's like BTS should have got a Grammy, cuz like I ain't gonna lie to you. But they did they made a new category, and I know didn't the Grammys made a new category for Bad Bunny for like a specific type of thing. And like it's honestly just like, bro, moving the goalpost stuff, it's not cool. And at the end of the day, if you keep disrespecting somebody, they are definitely going to take that in. And you know what? Fuck you. Like that's pretty much how it is. You tell somebody fuck you enough and they say fuck you back. Now you want to talk and start making all these things. Maybe, probably give some respect. But at the end of the day, we can always speak in hindsight, and hindsight is always 2020. But right now, we know that BTS is not banging with the Grammys, and I am happy. I'm really, really happy because I remember like every year it was like, bro, they gotta get one. They gotta get one. You know what I'm saying? But now it's time to just listen to the music and let the music do the talking. Okay. So we're adding BTS to the list of people who ain't fucking with the Grammys no more. And we got more information, and I want to get some more information from Jose. You know, shout out to Jose. We love Jose on this channel. But I'm happy. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm happy, man. Fuck them. Fuck them. For real. Damn. Shit, man. Like that's a real boss move. And also, you know what's also crazy? Oh, I saw something that the Grammys were like deleting the they were deleting videos or something. Like I don't know if that was just like just a salacious media, but I saw it on the interwebs and everything. But you know, let's tap into some more information about this because this is big. I ain't gonna hold you.
The thoughts, views, and opinions expressed by the host of this show are for authentic, honest, and entertaining purposes. Unless you don't think I'm entertaining. I repeat, this is my opinion. I am not telling you how or what to think or feel, but I do encourage you to speak your mind and have conversations. Just don't do too much. Also, this video is brought to you by Sebastian's Patreon, where you can access over 1,000 videos of exclusive content. If you want to subscribe and support this amazing community, click the link in the description below, and thank you for everything. Enjoy the video.
They let these knuckleheads run the middle school? Bro, what? At least in the other episodes, the bullies looked a little bit more bullyish. I mean, I don't and fuck bullies, but still, like, damn, like y'all let them, man. Oh my gosh. Do you got an esophagus? Like, what the hell is that? How? You know, who the mind of the person that made this is a beautiful mind, because what the hell is this? Can you even taste food? Do you have a tongue? Old people are funny because why is he was literally just sitting there, because I know you heard him, I know, or her, I don't know if this is a guy or a girl. Mello, like I know you heard Mello. You just sat there just like this. What are you just waiting? Are you waiting on them to speak? It's crazy how damn near every one of the Demon Slayers has a fucked up origin story. That is so sad, bro. Like, oh my gosh, you lying like hell. You was definitely trying to. You literally were trying to get his attention. You were trying. Shut up. Yeah, who would have thought the demon is insecure? Wow. Yeah, I can't wait to he kills him. He just keep talking. My God. Hey, 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 on. Let's go.
Hey guys, it's Jose and I'm back for another update video, and boy is this a big one, guys. BTS will not be submitting their music for Grammy consideration. It's gonna have an effect on how people view the Grammys, this specific category, and the artists who still submit after this.
Yeah, I saw some things where it was just like, because you know how people were on BTS's ass for the Western validation type thing. To be honest with you, we gonna see who is gonna try to get into that spot. And at the end of the day, I don't really want to. I don't want to invoke no type of like hate, no fan wars or nothing. Like if they get their stuff, it's gonna sting a little bit. Like if they actually give a K-pop group a Grammy after BTS are like, bro, we're not fucking with y'all, and then they give somebody else, which is like, oh, okay, well, it stings. Congratulations to them, and we just keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? But it would be interesting to see who submits now. But, you know, hey.
We're going to get into all of that, guys. Don't worry. I got you. This all happened last night, and I was like, you know what? I got to sleep on it. I got to gather all my thoughts so I can give you guys this video and pretty much tell you what I think about this and what just happened. So let's go. If you've been following BTS for a while, you know that for a long time, one of their major goals was to win a Grammy. Yeah. And of course, we support them wanting that because as fans, we want the best for them, right? They've attended, they've presented.
They also got put in a damn commercial and just disrespected. Like, I thought they've been weird as hell towards BTS, cuz
they've been nominated, they've performed at the Grammys, right? But they've never actually won. So yeah, when the guys would leave empty-handed, it was a little bit frustrating because we started to feel like they're just being used for views, for clicks, for attention. So when all 7 members of BTS, each of them individually post on their individual Instagram accounts the exact same message that they will not be submitting their work
or respect
for the
it.
Grammys.
You gotta respect it. You have to respect it. You gotta respect it.
I don't think people immediately realized how big of a moment that was, because this isn't about losing. This is about choosing to not play a game they don't want to be a part of anymore. And I think this is going to be one of the most powerful statements, important actually, BTS has ever made. Now, if you missed it, I got you. Every member posted the following message. Of course, it is in Korean, so I am reading a English translation. Quote, "We have decided not to submit for this year's Grammys. Rather than music being categorized by region or language, we hope music itself can be heard and loved for what it is. We sincerely thank ARMY and everyone who is always with us."
Okay.
End quote.
Short, sweet, and to the point. That's all you. That's you gotta respect it, bro. This is some real bullshit, cuz I ain't gonna lie.
Respectful, incredibly powerful.
Yeah.
Now here's why this matters. Just recently, like this year, the Recording Academy announced several new categories for next year's Grammys Awards. One of them is the Best Asian Pop Music Performance Award. I even made a video on that. It's on the channel, guys. Make sure to check it out. I talk about how that's so shady, how convenient it is that they create this award when it's BTS's biggest year, when they have the biggest chance of being nominated to the biggest awards of the night.
I'd say, okay, about the adding different categories and stuff, it's like, don't you think it's like kind of diluting the power of, or not the power, just the essence of getting a Grammy, like adding more categories, and it's just like, bro, you already know, like this has been a thing for a minute, and also it's been not a trend, but I don't remember who specifically, and I could say I'm wrong. I remember Drake said fuck the Grammys, The Weeknd said fuck the Grammys, and I forgot why, But I remember it was just like, bro, we're not doing this. This is like this is a weird ass game. And now that BTS are doing it in a time where K-pop and stuff is just like, hey man, the world knows. I ain't gonna lie to you. The world knows about Korean culture and Asian culture a lot more, and I love it. It just it's like to me, it seems like they're just diluting the prestige with like stuff like this and all the conveniency and like and all these things. It's just like it's like a little we're moving the goalpost a little bit, but we're like it's like we're not picking up and moving it all the way down the field. We're picking it up and just like moving it like this, and every time it seems like you're getting closer or it seems like you're about to, you know, get what you deserve, we move it farther. And then we move it farther. And then we move it farther. And it's just like, dog, like we're not nobody wants to like these are artists. Okay, first off, these are artists, these are musicians, these are people who literally spend their whole blood, sweat, and tears, body, mind, and soul doing this. And it's like, bro, why do I have to play another game? Why? You see what's going on. You see what's happening. You can't even get on your phone and see and avoid what is going on. Shit, when I first started, it was because I was seeing on Twitter like stuff about BTS. And it's just like, who is BTS? And I find out, and I just like find out about this whole culture of just music and all these things. And it's like, you can't tell me not what 10 years later after BTS comes out, or just like in the last 5 to 6 years, it's like you can't tell me that you don't see this impact. You can't tell me. And it's like, bro, but and you can also say like, okay, it's a lot of musicians. It's really hard to get an album of the year Grammy. This is that and the third. But if that's the case, the fact that you know, like you know what happens when you put BTS on the screen, like you are a award show. The point of an award show is to get views. So you can't really act stupid. And it's like, oh, da 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 da. Okay, so why you put them on the commercial? Because usually we all know like there's like a thing like especially in like I believe hip hop and stuff, like there was a thing going around where there was like, bro, you're either gonna get the Grammy or you're not performing at the Super Bowl. I think they did this with The Weeknd like that year. And I don't remember, but it was just like a bunch of like little games and stuff like that. It's just like, bro, my gosh. It's just like, bro, you got it. It's 2026 and the Grammys is in 2027. It's just like, gang, like, come on, dog. Please, like, stop trying to insult people's intelligence, because a lot of people are getting smarter and a lot of people are finding out about the music industry and all the games that are playing. So if that's what you standing on, then stand on it. Stop. It's not gonna. I don't think it's going to be helpful, or also I don't think it's right to just act dumb. And then when the artist takes a stand, now you're just like, let me just put out a statement. Like, gang, bro, come on, bro. Like, come on, dude.
Here's the biggest problem with that award. It makes people believe that there's progress. It makes people believe that, oh, look, you have a chance now. But that's not inclusion, that's separation. Instead of telling BTS, hey, see, you belong with everyone else, it's telling them, here's your own section. And sure, they didn't write that specifically, but come on now. This is the reason why they wrote this statement. This is the reason why they decided this.
I mean, yeah.
And I think that's specifically what BTS is responding to. Think about what BTS has done with Arirang. They've broken records to this day.
Even after this announcement, they went number 1 with Aliens.
Some of these big artists, which like respect to them, have not been able to match those numbers that they've done with Arirang. They've topped Billboard charts. They're on top. They've become one of the biggest music acts in the world.
Yeah.
Regardless of language.
And also, more or less, it's like, you know, remember when people were like, oh no, they're not the biggest. We got the biggest here. We got the biggest. It's just like we're now at the point where it's like we know that they're the biggest. Like we don't even have to argue anymore. It's like, yeah, we know. Respect them, give them what they deserve is a Grammy. But now, no, fuck y'all, fuck you.
Not just one of the biggest Korean artists, not just one of the biggest Asian artists, one of the biggest artists, period. So imagine spending years proving that music transcends language, only to be told, great, I love that for you.
And also, okay, there was like there's a thing, and I'm just like going off the hip, of course. It's like, because K-pop is K-pop. K-pop started off of hip hop and all these things. They did the same shit to black music too. Or there's like a bunch of what is it? There's a bunch of talk of moving the goalposts in hip hop too when it comes to the Grammys and stuff. Like I remember Tyler the Creator was like, "Oh, they call us urban. That's like a more PC way of calling us nigga." You know what I'm saying? Like it's those little things that I don't think they're called microaggressions, so I don't want to use that word. Like those little things that may seem small to somebody, when it's getting like hit, like it's like, say like you're getting shot. You can hear like, oh, they got shot. Oh, did they get grazed? Oh no, did they really hit? Did it hit this, that, and the third? The person that got shot is feeling the fucking pain. That and it's just like, bro, you should listen to the person that got shot. Of course, getting shot is obviously a very extreme analogy, but do y'all see what I'm saying? Like that little, like moving the goalpost further and further and further. It's like when you look at the grand scheme of things, or when you look at the grand scheme of things, you're going to see the goalpost move, but when you're in it, it's like, okay, huh. Wait, why does it feel like this goalpost? Wait, this field is longer than I thought. Oh, wait, hold on. Now, something not right. Wait, let me back up away real quick. Y'all moved the damn goalpost and just kept doing it and just did it right under our noses. And then the person that's moving the goalpost is just like, oh, no, we was trying to do this because we're trying to get your endurance up. You want to feel closer. We're trying to push you past the limit. It's like, cuz if you want to talk about limits, we're breaking limits and records, all right? Okay. Like, come on now. Stop acting stupid.
Now here's a category for you. Can you see why that can feel disappointing?
Yes.
Because BTS has spent their career breaking down barriers,
right,
not creating new ones. And that's why I think this statement is so powerful.
I also think the catalyst of that was when they put them in, when they were getting put in the commercial. Because Army isn't stupid. Army is smart as fuck. I forgot which one. I forgot which one it was. I think the VMAs did that too. Or it was just like one of those things. It was like you're advertising BTS. You would think that people would want to see BTS get something. And I think that like I think that was the catalyst. Because we've been calling it the scammies since, well, I started in 2021. We call it the scammies since a minute, but I think that putting them in the commercial was like, all right, bro, all right, like, come on, cuz.
The line that stood out to me the most is, we hope music itself can be heard and loved for what it is.
Yes.
That's such a simple sentence, but it says everything. And take notice of what they didn't say. They didn't attack the Grammys. Yeah. They didn't insult the Recording Academy. They didn't tell the fans to boycott the awards.
And you know what they said? A hit dog will holler. Grammys and Recording Academy talking, making statements. I don't really like using the hit dog will holler because sometimes that ain't true. But right now, this is true as hell.
They didn't make this dramatic. Instead, they calmly explained the principle they're standing on. Judge the music, not the language, not the country, not the region, just the music.
The music,
How do you argue with that? And I have seen people say, well, this gives the Asian artists more of a chance to win an award. I understand that argument. I really do. Recognition matters, representation matters, but I also understand why BTS see it differently. Yeah. Because BTS isn't asking for special treatment. They're asking for equal treatment. Those are two very different things. Equal treatment means competing alongside everyone else. Winning because your song or album or performance or whatever work was the best. Yeah. Not because you fit into a regional category. And let's be honest, if BTS did submit their work, they probably would have won this category. So that's why I also think that whoever submits their work after this, they're gonna win with an asterisk. No shade. That's just facts.
Damn. Oh. I know that might sting, and it possibly is true. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like this right here, this event right here might put a damper on who's going to win. And that's just the reality of the situation. Me, I'll be like, bro, congratulations on getting that Grammy. I'm not really the type of person that like do the asterisk stuff, but I'm not gonna sit here and just disagree and be like, bro, I can see how that, because like we know, like I'd say this more or less is like bringing the basket down just so the person that you already know can dunk easier and start doing a backflip while they dunk, so it just looks like they're looking more, you know, it's like more or less like a big fish in a small pond. And it's just like, bro, Asian pop music is not a small pond. This industry is crazy. So it's like, gang, I can see why I could see Jose's like a, you know, POV of it.
They're gonna win that award knowing that they only won because BTS didn't submit their work. A fact is a fact. I'm willing to bet money on that.
Hey, man.
That would have happened. And some people might be saying, who will submit their work after this? I mean, come on, they gotta like align with BTS.
Man, what?
Trust me, now that this has happened, everyone is submitting their work.
I mean, yeah.
Because they actually have a chance to win now.
Yeah.
This is also very impactful and powerful, guys, because the guys are letting us know right away, clearly as day, they're not in this just for awards.
Well, yeah. And also, I think it's very mature of them to do that too. It's very mature. Like, separate yourself. Y'all already separated yourselves in records, all these other things. Separate yourself again. And literally with a simple statement, shit damn near broke the internet. Like, damn.
If they really wanted that Grammy, they would submit their work. But that category, that win, would not represent what they believe in. It's easy to stand by your principles when you have nothing to lose. But it's much harder to do it if it means giving up something you wanted for years.
Yeah.
That is so commendable. And this goes beyond BTS. They know this. They know the power they have. They know the influence they have. They're speaking to artists all over the world who don't sing primarily in English, who are not from a Western country. Yeah. Should these artists be judged separately? Or should they simply compete with everyone else? That's the conversation BTS has started. Whether people agree with them or not, I think it's an important conversation to have. Because
I love this conversation too, because it's like, we gotta have a conversation. Like, enough of this like being brushed to the side. Like, I know representation is beautiful. Representation is amazing. However, trying to be represented by somebody who don't even give a damn, it's like, all right, I'm not finna be playing this game. You're not finna dangle this carrot in front of me for the rest of eternity. I'm over here just sitting there trying to grab at it. Like, no, I'm putting my foot down. Fuck y'all.
Because music has never respected borders. People stream songs from all over the world.
Yeah.
A song can become a hit without listeners understanding every single word.
Yeah.
We've seen it happen over and over again. Music connects people long before language does. And BTS helped prove that.
Yep.
And it says a lot that the 7 members posted this at the same time. This tells us this was not a spontaneous decision. This was a deliberate decision made as a group. And I do think this is historic. People will look back at this and say, remember when BTS, one of the biggest artists in the world, publicly challenged the way Grammys view music? Not with anger, not with insults, just with a simple belief that music should be heard and loved for what it is. And listen, I'm gonna be shady right here. Whoever wins that award, their first words should be thank you, BTS. I'm just saying, listen, no shade, but shade. Listen, I would not be surprised if their power makes the Grammys consider this. Like, maybe not for next year, maybe they'll keep the award, but maybe after that they might do away with it. Who knows? If that actually happens, damn, that's even
that'd be hilarious.
BTS
I don't think they're gonna do that. this is a big business, bro. I don't think they're gonna do that. But I don't know. Anything is possible. Hey, shit. That would be crazy.
Hour to eliminate it. But regardless, I love what they stand for, and they're gonna continue working. They're gonna continue touring, creating music to be heard and loved. Not for the Grammys. Love you guys. Thank you so much.
Hey,
Let
man.
me know in the comments below what your thoughts are on this. Please be respectful. Like, comment, subscribe, share, and I'll catch you on the next one.
So at the end of the day, I do want to applaud BTS for standing on their square, because at the end of the day, music should be heard and not be judged by a metric, especially by a prestigious award show that has been prestigious and been fucking people over for like how long? For a long time. So you can't do nothing but respect it. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them. That, hey, it's just crazy to look back on, bro. Like, you know what? Fuck y'all. Like, bro, y'all were slapping us in the face for so long, and you did this. You know what? No, you can't do nothing but respect it. I think in a couple of examples, I probably have misspoke about who said F the Grammys before, and like the things that are going on. And I would love to hear what you guys have to say, because I think a conversation, because we're in the age of independent media stepping away from the big business and this is that and a third and stuff. So when you see stuff like this is something that I think should be recognized in the future, where everything changes, because y'all know, like, all this stuff is like changing, but the music industry is something that does need a change. I think the music industry, more or less like the westernized music industry, there's a change that is brewing. And honestly, if BTS is the one to be the catalyst for all the change, you can't do nothing but respect it, bro. Like, it's real live legendary shit. Legendary shit. You have to respect it. That's what I believe. I don't know. I'm not going to be too shady, but fuck it. I ain't gonna lie.